Hey guys, so today I am going to be going over Astralite, this wonderful, mysterious currency that has just shown up on Infinity Nikki in the home island. I'm making a dedicated video just going over, why it's important, how to obtain it, and then also how to use it, what it's used for, why it's important. And that's basically it. So let's just get right into the video. So Astralite is what you're going to use to unlock your free sketches. So as we see here, here are the furniture sketches. So I have classic furniture unlocked and basic home decor unlocked. And then as you see, each one costs Astralite. These are all sketches. So once you obtain it, you obtain the sketch and you don't have to worry any longer. But to get them, you're going to need tons of Astralite. Like some of them are 9,500, 4,500, 4,500. So it is very, very important. Like here's one for 6,500, 8,000. So it is very important if you want to, of course, unlock the sketches. Another way you can use them, of course, is by getting items to plant, to fish, and for your animals. So for planting, you can get seeds. And then later we're going to be able to get fields. So the small field, medium field, large field. Again, the same ones here. And as you see here, they cost a lot of astralites. A lot, a lot, a lot. So you are going to need astralite for this here. And then for fishing, the same thing. You get fish. And then you also need astralite to unlock more ponds to raise your fish in, so that you can fish them out and use them for crafting. Right? So, and then there's also the animal as one, the animal ability as well. I have not unlocked this yet, so I don't actually know what these cookies do. I'm sure if I could take a guess at it, you're gonna give these to the animals. They're gonna go off and bring you items that they've collected, and then you can use those items to craft. I think based off of what I remember, but I would have to come back to this because I'm not fully sure. I should be able to unlock it soon, hopefully. Fingers crossed. And then the big reason that you want more Astralite is this is how you're going to expand your island. So your island needs expansion permits to expand it. So if we take a look at our map, you're going to see there's going to be 4 sections that are locked. These sections need expansion permits to unlock them, which cost Astralite. The first one is 35,000, and then the next one is, let me see, this is 50,000, 150,000. So yeah, they're just very expensive. So you're going to need Astralite to purchase them, right? Another reason you're going to want Astralite is because you get access to what's called the Wishfield volumes. So currently we have access to the Wishfield Volume 1, and what this is, if you're not aware, is another way that you can get sketches. So I'll show you. So if we go to our photos and we go to, there's an icon at the top. On my keyboard and mouse it's K. I apologize, I don't know what the what it is on any other device, so I apologize. But this will open up your decor catalog. Your decor catalog is how you're going to get sketches in Mirrorland's open world. So we currently have access to the Wishfield Volume 1, and then you are going to go around and look for these items and take a photo of them. So for example, the cat ear magazine rack, it shows you roughly where it is. I would go up to the cat ear magazine rack in Mirrorland in the open world, take a picture of it, and then it will give me the sketch for this item, right? And then as obviously we continue on and expand our island and grow, we get access to more wish field volume. So like volume 2, volume 3, volume 4. Volume 3 looks really nice. Looks like it's in the home there. So it's actually really nice. I'm excited for that. But that's how you're going to get even more sketches. So to go back, we're going to go back to the shop. We're going to go back to ability item and to under. So this is where the wish field volumes are located. And as you can see, they are also quite expensive when it comes to Astralite. So that's another reason you want to farm, craft, sell, and then get those astralites. You know, you can obviously use them on sketches, but then also you're going to want, once you've completed, let's say the wish field volume 1, maybe work towards saving to unlock wish field volume 2, and so on. And then we have what's called the lacquer formula. It's this rainbow paint can. The rainbow paint can is basically how you are able to dye your furniture items. So you're gonna unlock different ones for different, like it looks like just different furnitures. I don't really know. This is Chime Bloom. This is Pom Bloom, and this is Puff Bloom. So it could also just be different colors. I do have one unlocked currently that we can go take a look at, but this is another reason you're gonna want to have Astralites. And then of course, if you buy everything, then you can use them on these here. Personally, I wouldn't recommend using them on blings and threads and crystal energies and bubbles at the moment. This is more so like once you've already done like everything in the shop, then you can use it to buy these. This just gives you a reason to still collect Astralite and then use them here to get these materials later on. So, and then just because just to show you what the dye does, I'm gonna go over. Actually, I think I can just show you out here, maybe, or I think I have to be up here to place an item. So I'm gonna put my construction ability on, and then I have. Oh, did I sell it? Oh shoot! I think I sold Momo's chair. Okay, let's place this. So as you place the sofa, you can see where it says dye. This dye, that's how you get dye for furnitures, basically. So the rainbow paint, a paint used for coloring furniture and structures, a paint used for color for furniture and structures, imbue it with whim and applying it to create vibrant fabrics. I personally haven't used this. I don't have too many, it only says I have 6 available. How you get them is you craft it. So after you get the sketch for it from the Yardling Shop, you then can craft it. So it should be located somewhere in here. Oh, here we go. So it's located here in the section that looks like a beaker. And it says rainbow paint, and then owned, and then the craft quality per batch is 2. And so you need to use, again, those flowers to be able to craft it. So it's very important to have flowers, of course. Another reason Astralite is so important, and probably next to, honestly, this is another really big reason, is it's going to be how you're going to upgrade your abilities. So if you speak with Posey and go to home abilities, and then you go to ability level, when you see here, you're going to level your abilities, and it does cost Astralite as well. So for me to level the construction ability to level 4, I need 100 home insight, and I also need 5,000 Astralites. Same with planting. If I want to level it to number to level 3, I need 4,000 Astralites, right? And then same with the other ones as well. So it is very, very important to have Astralites so that you can consistently level your abilities. And then leveling your abilities allows you to do more and more on your island. So like here, it's going to unlock a pawn. You can place more pawns. For the construction, you can free rotate, yardling updates, crafting expansion, free resize. Like, it's very, very important to get Astralite so you can level them as quickly as possible, because you unlock so many amazing like features when doing so. All right, so your first way of getting Astralites is through the Astral Tree. So if you look here on your island, you are going to see this round area here where Posy is. So it's always in this spot, and it looks kind of like an onion sort of, but this is the Astral Tree. What the Astral Tree does is it passively generates Astralite for you throughout the day. So as we see here, I have the current saved is 200 out of 7,500 that can be saved. The ability level evolution 7 restores 100 Astralites every 60 minutes. And then as you level up your ability, this will increase. So you will be able to restore more Astralites. How to get these Astralites out of the Astral Tree? So it is quite simple. All you do is you use the purification ability. You hit it like that, and then the Astralites come to you, and then you can see it at the side that it has been collected. And that is everything with it. It's super easy, passive way of gaining Astralites. The next way that you can get more Astralite is from selling. So if you speak with Posy, you're going to see Yardling Purchase. So Yardling Purchase is where you're going to sell the Yardlings your items. So basically how it's going to work is that you're going to buy seeds from them with your Astralite. You're going to farm. So you're going to farm the planting, fishing, you're going to farm meteorites, and then whichever the animal ability does. And then you're going to craft furniture items or weekly top pick items and sell them back to the Yardlings to get Astralite. So for example, here, this week they have these top picks, and if we're going over it, it says Yardlings have a set budget each week. Once the budget is exceeded, items cannot be purchased with Astralites. The budget resets at 4. It's usually 4 a.m. every Monday. 2 Yardlings have top weekly picks items each week, which are purchased at higher prices. The top weekly picks list is updated at 4 every Monday and is randomly selected from the currently available items. And then increasing your ability evolution level will raise the Yardling's weekly budget and increase the budget to take effect immediately. So what I would recommend is that you farm. So you grow your crops, you what's it called? Do the fishing and everything else, and then you craft furniture items that you don't want to sell to the Yardlings so that you can get this 150,000 Astralite per week, right? The reason I say that it's better to sell furniture is because if we compare selling, let's say this flower, one flower, and this flower is at 1.2 times at the moment. So keep this in mind. It's 36 Astralite. So like that doesn't really make sense. And if we do one that's not so, let's say we do the meteorite here, right? One is 80 Astralite. Like that's going to take you forever because every day for the meteorites, for example, you only get 5. So like doesn't make sense. And then same with like these flowers here, it's 60, and these animal items here like the brilliant pearl, the leaf stone, and the feathering light. Like these are all selling for 12 Astralite per one. The reason that I say it's better to sell furniture that you don't want, like you kind of just like craft furniture just for selling, is because if we look here, like for example, this bookshelf sells for 2,360 Astralite, right? Or like this rug sells for 2,120, or this paper crane statue sells for 1,480. So you're going to be able to craft less but get more, and then just keep the cycle going, if that makes sense. So I think that is the better way to do it. You, of course, if you would like, you can sell your plants. Of course, there are plants that are sold for more. And depending on, like, as you upgrade your ability outfits, you are able to upgrade the, for example, for plants like the dews, and then get higher rarity plants, which could potentially sell for more as well. So that is a possibility, like 100%. But I'm thinking right now, just for the fact of selling, you can sell these items for so much more. I mean, I wouldn't sell the items that you got for free from from the Infold team. I would just craft stuff and sell it. Like this sofa is 4,320, and I'm pretty sure I crafted this. I don't exactly remember. Or maybe even this chair, like it's 1,570. And what you're using to craft it is the flowers and the fish and the meteorites that you're going to be buying with Astralite and then harvesting. So that is another way to get more Astralite. So basically that is how you can get more, or how to obtain Astralites, if that makes sense. And then an honorable mention is in the new update, if you check your mail, you get 5,000. So just to mention that, for people watching in the future, you most likely won't get it, but just to mention it now so that people don't miss out, you can get 5,000 in your mail if you go and check. So we did get this home rewards have arrived email. I apologize if you're watching this in the future and you don't have it, but just for people so that they know that this is here. And then another honorable mention is your home journal. This is another way to get some Astralite. I wouldn't say it's the main way by any means. It's kind of like a one and done situation. So in your home journal, you're going to have a tab here that has like a wrench and a pencil. And then there's different like milestones that you hit on your island that's going to give you Astralite. It's not anything crazy. Like there are, like it is like 1,000, 1,500, 1,500. Like it's not anything like super small, but once you've completed it, it's done. Like as you see here, like, so it's not like a reliable way to continuously get Astralites, but it is something I do want to mention in case that you're not aware that it is here. But that is basically everything when it comes to Astralite. I hope that makes sense on how you can get Astralite and what it's used for and why it's important for the home system. Basically, at the end of the day, Astralite is the backbone sort of of the home system. Without it, you're not going to be able to expand, get sketches, seeds, fish, so on and so forth. So it is very, very important to be farming, and then to be crafting and to be selling. So it's just that farm simulator game. You know what I mean? And then as you do that, you can also build your island as well, because then you can get more sketches and then craft more items and build your beautiful island the way you want it to be. So I hope this made sense. I know some people were confused about, you know, how to obtain Astralite. So I hope this is a little bit clearer. Yeah, that is everything. That's basically it for Astralite. I believe I went over everything, if I'm not mistaken. I apologize if I happen to miss something. I did write down everything, so I hope this makes sense. Again, if you made it this far, I appreciate you. You are so amazing. And thank you so much for being here. I really, really appreciate it. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.